Welcome back to another episode of Freedom Finance with Lanny, guys. Wanted to get some content out here for you. It's going to be a quicker hitter video, and it's going to boil down to passive income. It's going to boil down to dividend income. It's going to boil down to the 15 years of me being a dividend investor here, guys. I'm going to show you proof in the pudding with my February dividend income results, guys. Pretty transparent here on the channel. Love your feedback. Love it when you leave it in the comments as well below, guys. Did you guys have a good February? Let me know right now below. Did you guys improve from last January? Did you improve from last year's February? It's all about improvement here on this channel, on that financial freedom journey, on your personal finance journey, guys. So grab your favorite beverage, your beer, your liquor, your coffee, your wine, because you're Italian here and it's the weekend, baby. And let's dive in to my February dividend income results. Let's get it. All right, guys, if you haven't, seen the videos, definitely take a look at all of the ones that I've done so far on the dividend income results, guys. Again, this isn't from me starting last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I've been an investor since 2009, around February actually. So been very lucky to keep doing it. Obviously, I have a very high savings rate here in the Lanny household, guys. We do invest into a lot of dividend stocks, a lot of dividend ETFs, and the softer months are usually January and February, and then the month that we're currently in, March, those quarter end months are usually heavier, guys. Most dividend stocks, again, if you don't know, pay typically on a quarterly basis. Majority of stocks, I would argue, pay on the calendar quarter ends. However, as we know, a lot of stocks can pay whatever month they choose. So yes, there still are dividend checks that come through and hit my account every single month, almost every single week. In my taxable account alone, between my wife and I, we had 24 checks that hit our account. And actually, when you include the retirement accounts, oh man, that number jumps up to about 33 total dividend checks from when I just looked at the screen, guys. So 33 dividend checks, as I like to call them. Again, opening up that dividend mailbox, aka my email, and saying, hey, you've got a new dividend. I love that email. If you know, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you like those notifications and emails when a dividend hits your account. And also, I want to take a quick poll too. Drop your number of years you've been investing below in the comments. Curious where the viewers are in their investing career, guys. And, if you want to, feel free to leave what type of an investor are you? Are you a simple ETF, set it and forget it? Are you a growth investor like Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, etc.? Or are you a dividend growth investor, kind of like this guy? Let me know below. I'm curious where the viewers are at, guys. Again, I'm here to show you the proof in the pudding, guys. I'm here to show you these 33 dividend checks. And again, similar to the other videos, I won't go through and regurgitate every single dividend stock and what I think about them, but I will highlight 3 to 5 dividend payments that hit the account because, hey, some are bigger, some are smaller. Some are actually less than $7. But we're going to go through each one of them. Why? Because, hey, every dollar counts in this journey, guys. So let's look at the first slew of stocks here. The first 8, you see some names: CVS, AT&T, Verizon, John Deere, Citizens and Northern, General Dynamics, Orrstown Financial, and Kinder Morgan, guys. A couple of dividends I want to talk about right now is I have a lot of telecom that hits in February. Those fun months of, February, the Mays, the August, the Novembers hit hard with telecom. And between AT&T and Verizon, almost $200 total. Verizon Big Red is bigger right now. I have a bigger position with Big Red, over a couple hundred shares. So almost $100 from VZ alone, guys. And that dividend reinvestment's nice. A couple of shares right there through just dividend reinvesting back into the stock. Another dividend I want to touch on in these first handful is also John Deere. Almost $40 it looks like when I look down at the screen here. And that's solid. That's consistent. John Deere actually has been one of my favorite dividend stocks to own. Look at the history of that stock price performance, and they increased their dividend 3 different times in 2023. Just shrug the shoulders, drink your wine right now on that one, guys. It's not too often that a dividend stock, obviously it's great when they do 1 increase. 2 increases is like, oh, easy now. But 3 dividend increases in 1 year from a stock. Tip your cap, take a sip of that wine, pour out a little bit of beer. You know what to do. Let's get into the next section though, guys. This is where things get a little bit interesting because we've got some Dividend Kings to talk about here. Procter & Gamble is a top 5 foundation stock that Bert and I at the Diplomats always talk about. PG hitting my account with about $70. The next fun stock, though, I do want to touch on is Hormel, HRL. If you follow me on X or on Twitter, you know that I've been always eyeing and buying Hormel stock. And actually, I've got a link to my Patreon as well in the description below, because I even post every day when I make individual stock trades and even ETF, trades. And I've been buying HRL a lot. And actually, I'm looking up their stock price right now as we speak. And, the last month they're up 12%. They had a nice big pop after earnings. They went from $30 and change to over 33. And actually at one point they were hovering around 35, 36. So I was buying them, back in the upper 20s, 28 to $30 a share. And it seems like that might be paying off for me right now. And I expect these dividends to continue to grow through dividend growth and reinvestment. But $20 in dividends, we'll take it. My wife, you'll see later on, also owns Hormel in her portfolio. The next one I do want to talk about is Main Street Capital, ticker symbol MAIN. The monthly dividend stock as well. We're not talking about Realty Income, guys. Come at me. I'm actually talking about MAIN, though. They pay a growing, dividend income stream here. They grow it a few times a year. And they traditionally now have been doing a special quarterly dividend too. So I believe it's March, guys. You can correct me in the comments below. Are you a Main Street Capital investor? Again, do your own research, but yes, they are over a 6% dividend yield, a business development company stock. So one that I've been trying to build over the last 6 months. Some other names here you probably are familiar with: Norfolk Southern, Caterpillar, Starbucks, etc. But let's move into the next tranche, guys. We're already about 8 minutes into this video here. The big ticker here is ADM, Archer Daniels Midland. And, they had the big accounting scandal back in January, self-reported about a division that may have not have been reporting their financial results accurately. CFOs on leave, stock price plummeted from, I think it was maybe the 70s down to like the 50s. Low 50s, and I was grabbing shares along the way. I think somebody on X asked what my average cost basis is in ADM, and it's actually below $30. So I've owned ADM for quite some time, guys. But they paid me a nice $115.53. That reinvested and grabbed me well over 2 shares. And again, this is a Dividend King. After the scandal, they even raised their dividend because I don't know if the division that wasn't reporting as precisely or accurately, not to say it wasn't too significant or material to the financials, it obviously was, but not that sizable enough to stop the dividend growth, guys. So ADM, really want to touch on that. My wife owns General Mills, as I said, Hormel. She has AbbVie. She also has Procter, Starbucks, and good old Reynolds, good old consumer brand Reynolds, guys. And to round it out, as I show you guys the retirement dividends, these are in my retirement accounts, the IRAs, traditional IRAs, whichever one we were able to do and have open. I've got a lot of bank stocks in mine at the top here. Paying me some pretty heavy ones. Citizens of Northern definitely paying me a sizable one. I have the Realty Income, getting closer to $50 per month. They're also the monthly dividend stock right there. Realty Income. And then my wife, she has AT&T, AbbVie, and Starbucks to round it out. a little bit over $100 from her retirement account payments right there, guys. So in total, as I scroll down on this spreadsheet, almost $1,500 in dividend income here, guys. There might be some small ones that I didn't include from, I think, my Fidelity brokerage that pay monthly. So I might have hit $1,500, but for at least the sake of this video to get it out, just about $1,500 in dividend income in February. And if you haven't noticed, the majority of that was in the taxable account. The funds that I can use, that we can use to pay our normal everyday expenses, right here, right now. That's how we'll get to financial freedom, is beefing up that taxable account, guys. So how did you do in February? How is your investing going in 2024? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Again, I wanted to hit you with a quick video, hitting it hard, hitting it with the facts, showing you the proof in the pudding of what things could look like after consistently saving and investing into dividend stocks here, guys. Again, appreciate you for rocking with me. Hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.